I am liking the step. I am liking the position. I am liking the direction that this is going to. Unfortunately, Wumi has made it difficult for herself. I'm talking about the DNA. The court is to serve Mohbad's wife via substituted means. Now, what does that mean? I'll break it down to you guys. But before proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Very important to returning subscribers and those that have been here. I say very big thank you to you. I want to say a special thank you and may God replenish the pockets of those that have tapped on that thanks button, the one with the love and dollar sign in the middle of it. May God replenish your pockets. And if you want to do more or you want to do this for the first time, you can as well tap on that button. So, for a while now, if you've been on this platform and you are subscribed to it, or you've been following the DNA thing attached to Mohbad's demise, you might have gotten to this point that we are now. But then, let me bring you guys up to speed. A lady called Wunmi, she claimed that she's the wife of late singer, upcoming music artist Mohbad. His full name is Ileroluwa Promise Aloba. He passed away in a mysterious way, and a lot of questions and confusion. Finally, we arrived to clarity. The father of the deceased requested for DNA. Now, the request for DNA did not come out of a place of spite or money. No, not the contest for money, as they wanted us to believe that Mohbad's father is only interested in money. And since they're not giving him what he wants, he now said he wants DNA. And even if that is what it is, I don't think that DNA should be a problem if you claim he is after what he can get. You should have just made the DNA possible so that the man will have nothing else to hold on to. But reverse is the case. They held on to it. They kept looking for proxies like Gisles Lover, Shekpeteri, that's Yabo Joe, Tontoles DK, called Egbere or Baby Bush or Bush Baby. All of that. They started looking for these people to help them press and manipulate those that are in justice for Mohbad. Anyway, like I said, clarity has arrived and there is no hiding place, they say, for the wicked. So, Mohbad's father took this to Brekete. Brekete is a platform where those that believe that injustice has been meted on them go to. He went there and was able to broadcast and expatiate, and a lot of people got to understand what is happening. Well, motive is actually the reason why Mohbad's father is requesting for DNA test, that's paternity test, on the little boy called Liam that Wunmi claim is Mohbad's son. Now, let me take you guys back. Back then, the talk was that Mohbad requested for DNA because he wasn't sure that that child belongs to him. And this came as a result of Wunmi's refusal to present the required medical reports when she claimed she went for a scan, she went for this and that. None of these things were given to Mohbad, but money was being deducted out of Mohbad's account. Now, you might be wondering how. Well, it's no longer news that Wunmi was in charge of Mohbad's account. Why? Till today, we still cannot tell why. So, everything went on, and eventually, when the baby was born, we heard that the placenta, which is culturally presented to the father's side or to the father of the child, where Mohbad is from and where Wunmi is from, it was not handed over to Mohbad. Wow. This created some, it created a lot of problems. And finally, Mohbad had to forgo all of this because his own father, Mr. Joseph Aloba, told him to just calm down and forget about it. Why? I'll tell you shortly. You see, the man had asked why Wunmi is not pregnant. Wunmi told us now that she wasn't ready to be pregnant and Mohbad wasn't expecting a child either. That both of them were cool, not until Mohbad's father said, it's time for you guys to produce a child and I want that child to be born now. The earlier, the better and all of that. So, Wunmi said, sorry, I don't know. I can't get pregnant. I've not been pregnant, so I don't know why. Mohbad's father went on some series of spiritual journey. So I am kind of thinking because he did some of these things and he thought that the prayers that he made and the water and the fasting and all of that, the water he prayed upon is why Wunmi got pregnant. Well, he felt like, no, this won't be right. And he told Mohbad, forget about this DNA test of a thing. And that child is a divine child from God. But Mohbad insisted he wanted DNA. Eventually, he could not go against his father. He kept quiet, but he wasn't happy with the stand of his father. Now, maybe the father of Mohbad did this also because of what had happened earlier as regards property. I mean, the land that Mohbad bought and how Mohbad did not eventually compliment what he told his father when they had a meeting with Wunmi's family on the purchase of land documents and why they kept the documents of the land and why the document is not on Mohbad's name. You know, a lot of terrible things happen. Mohbad's father wasn't happy with Mohbad saying, look, boy, how come you told me this and I called a meeting to discuss this and you now went there and you now started acting funny saying that this is not what it is, this is how it is and all of that. So the man wasn't happy about that. Maybe he just felt like, let us just calm things down so it won't appear like I am 100% against Wunmi. Anyway, things metamorphosed into what we have now. Mohbad is no longer alive and DNA is being requested by Mohbad's father. And Wunmi said no DNA. Now, the Chief Magistrate Court sitting in Ikorodu has granted the order that Wunmi, the wife of the late singer Ileriolu Aloba aka Mohbad, be served notice of the pending DNA test application by substituted means. Why? Because Wunmi has eloped. Wunmi has made sure that nobody knows where she resides. And this application has to be handed over. This notice has to be handed over personally. And since they don't know where Wunmi is, it has to be done publicly. It has been pasted. It has to be put on Punch newspaper. It has to be put on social media. And she cannot say, no, I cannot see or I didn't find it. This was contained in a statement signed by a member of the legal team to the Aloba's family, Munisola Odumosu. In the application filed by the legal team to Joseph Aloba, father to the late singer, the family sought an order to serve Wunmi by posting all the originating processes and other processes in the suit on the last known address of the respondent. That's one. According to the statement, the legal team led by Emmanuel Oroko had argued that the sheriff had attempted twice to serve Wunmi. The court process but failed. Odumusu stated that if the process were served on the last known address of the respondent by the order of the court, it could constitute good service and she would be aware of the pending suit. The chief magistrate granted the order and ordered that the respondent be served by posting the court process on her last known address. It will be recalled that the Aloba family is contesting the paternity, like I said, of baby Liam, and they had filed this. So I'm kind of thinking that this will take maybe 30 days. Let's see what will happen in between this period of time. Let us see. Maybe it will have to be posted on social media, and I'm kind of thinking it will be posted on the national dailies, maybe 2 or 3 national dailies, and that would be enough for Wunmi to now be forcefully compelled to get this done. What do you guys think of this one? Still on justice for Mohbad.